From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time now once again for Up Close and Personal here on The Horse's Mouth. At my bar, of course, at Tommy Max, where everyone has a chance to take a seat and tell their story and talk about all the good they're doing in our community. Brought to you by our good friends at Dasher and Hot Spring Spas of Jacksonville. My guest this time around is Stephanie Hoyte from Fashion Dolls Boutique. Let's welcome in Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie.
Good. How are you?
Nice
Good.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Thanks for taking the time for being here.
Absolutely.
All right, tell us about Fashion Dolls Boutique. What you guys doing?
So Fashion Dolls Boutique, I'm the CEO of that amazing company where I help women look luxurious without breaking the bank and help building their confidence.
Nice.
So the store is actually located in the Orange Park Mall, but it all started in my garage. So 15 years of business management. I used to work for JP Morgan as a business manager.
Okay, cool.
And with that experience, after I lost my job, December 1st, 2020, I invested in myself and continued to run my business.
Cool.
And I got into the Orange Park Mall with the kiosks, and then I grew to a 1,300 square foot store in 2 months.
Cool.
And 8 months later, here we are.
Do we have a certain kind of theme fashion? What would you say is your foundation of fashion?
If you're looking for brunch, date night, girls' night, vacations, exclusive, trendy, that's definitely somewhere where you'll find the type of clothing that I sell.
Hey, listen, an old football coach would always tell me, this is back in grammar school, if you look sharp, you play sharp.
Absolutely.
Right? You look good, you're going to feel good, and you're going to have a good time in life.
Absolutely. That's my motto. When you look good, you feel good. You actually want to do more. So
you do.
Yes.
Yeah, and you only live once. We'll throw that one in there too, right?
That part.
So how long, so you're an entrepreneur, this is your business.
Yes, it is my business.
When did that come about? Like when did you say, all right, I'm enough of JP Morgan, it's time for me to, was there a certain why, or a time when you're like, I've had enough, I'm going for it, here I go?
So it actually started when I was, when I met with one of my clients, a very wealthy guy, and he asked me, he was like, why don't you have your own business? If you're teaching me and helping with mine, why don't you have yours? Okay. I never thought about it because as an employee, you just focus on working and making the money and just that's it. You don't think of longevity.
Sure.
You're just like, I have a job and that's enough. Yeah. And I never thought about it. So after, I thought about it, he's like, think about it. I think you need to because you're doing pretty good. Cool. I went home, I think about it, I was like, what would I do? And I love fashion. So it was so easy for me to, thank you. Yeah. For me to just start Fashion Dolls Boutique. And that's when I started in my garage and just utilizing social media. My first year made $180,000 more than I was working for Chase. And I'm like, okay, this is the way. This is the way. So when I lost my job, I was contemplating, do I go back to corporate because I love what I did, helping entrepreneurs, or do I just do it for myself and I can still help entrepreneurs? Okay. And I decided to bet on me and come out my comfort zone and just go all in and
So do you have a team of buyers that look for the certain types of merchandise, or do you do it all, or would you have assistants that help you? How do you find the fashion that fits your boutique?
So normally I go to LA. LA is definitely the place to go when it looks for fashion. So I'm like the eye. I have the eye of the to pick the pieces that I want to have in my store.
So you go to fashion shows, things like that, trade shows, whatever?
Yep, definitely in Vegas. They have the magic show. You definitely want to go there if you're an entrepreneur in the boutique industry. Okay. That's where you're going to find all the different looks. And so you have to also figure out who's your target audience because that will definitely help you figure out the type of style that you want to bring into your store. Okay.
What's your favorite part of your job?
Making women smile and feel like building their confidence. When they put my clothes on, or I also sell shapewear too. I sell health products as well. When they use my products and they see the results, the comments, the reviews, the calls, it just like bless my heart because it just puts them in a whole different zone and they feel like, okay, now I can be outside. Now I can put on what I want. Now I can wear whatever I want. Like that is like the best part for me.
Everyone deserves a little swag in their life.
Yes.
You should be humble. Right. You should always be humble, but you should also have that little swag in your back pocket.
Absolutely.
You deserve it.
You deserve it.
And you help them get there.
Yes.
The ladies help them get there. That's
definitely help the ladies get there.
All right, so we're in Orange Park. Give us specifics so the audience can be like, I'm going right there.
Yeah, so you definitely want to enter through the food court, and I'm next to JCPenney.
Okay, perfect.
So if you know where JCPenney is, you definitely find me. And, you know, the biggest part of it, too, is after stepping out on faith, I'm actually a patent holder. So I invented a product. It's an ab board to help women who either have postpartum, plastic surgery, hernia repair.
Okay.
It helped them flatten their stomach. And I'm actually the only Black woman in the world to own a patent of that sort.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You need any money for that? You need investors? I got some friends that might want to be into that.
It's doing really good. Maybe you need to talk.
Good.
You need to
That
talk.
is fantastic. From one Leo to the other,
to the
right?
other.
Congratulations,
Thank
Stephanie.
you so much.
Great to have you on the show. Make sure you check out Fashion Dolls Boutique in the Orange Park Mall, right next to JCPenney. You can see Stephanie's profile, this conversation, hundreds of others, because you get to sit here and tell your story about all the great things you're doing out there in the community. Go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website to see it all. Until next time, be safe and stay cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
The coach should be going to bed at night thinking about the athlete and how they're going to help that athlete improve. They shouldn't be worrying about how am I going to quantify their improvement, or am I going to have to keep up with all this information? Those things that are kind of background to the coach focusing there on the athlete. And so what Dasher does is it takes all those side things away, allowing the coach to focus then on the athlete.